I'm Jeff Morris, Product Manager at CZone Marine. Today we're here to talk about the Contact 6 Plus and the CZone Waterproof Keypad. This is our IPX7 low profile waterproof keypad. So this keypad has RGB backlighting, so you can control the colour of the backlight to suit the environment. And to do that, it's a simple key press combination. So you hold the power button and toggle through the top left buttons, and it cycles through 12 predefined colours. So for night mode, you can put it on to red so that it's not as distracting as you're driving. It also has dimming capability on the backlight. So on the power button with a simple press, you can dim down the backlight level of the keypad. So the Contact 6 Plus uses proven CZone solid state switching technology. So what that means is we have PWM capability or pulse width modulation capability on each circuit. For circuits like courtesy lights, you can have features like soft starting effect, so when you turn the circuit on, the light will slowly dim up, or you can configure single press, so you can turn circuits on and off and they can dim up and down, or you can press and hold on a circuit and you can dim the lighting down to the level that you want or back up to the brightness level that is desired for each circuit. So to install the CZone Waterproof Keypad, it's a single hole saw installation, so 52mm or 2 1/16. Insert the network cable through the hole, tighten the 4 corner screws, and then clip on the supplied bezel. So for the retail SKU, you install the product and it comes with circuit labels that you insert to name the circuits to what you have the output on. We also have an OEM version of it that can order a custom overlaid graphic, so you can decide what prints or what circuit names you want on what circuit, or you can completely customize the graphic on it to look and feel as you want with your own branding and circuit names. Out of the box functionality on the system is you match a waterproof keypad with a Contact 6 Plus, and the system automatically maps the button to the output. So button 1 controls output 1 on the module, button 2 controls output 2, and so on throughout the rest of the circuit. You can use custom configurations for advanced features like modes and bait tank timers and sequential button presses, but for simple on-off functionality you can just plug it in and it will work. So if you've installed the Contact 6 Plus in a keypad and you're using the default factory configuration, all circuits are configured as latching circuits. So what that means is when you turn it turns on and stays on until you press the button and it turns off again. Now if you want a circuit to be momentary, like a horn circuit, you can change it to be a momentary circuit by pressing and holding on the power button and the circuit that you want to change for 3 seconds. Now that will toggle that circuit to be a momentary circuit. So when you press it, it's only on while you're holding your finger on the button. So one of the key features of the CZone Waterproof Keypad is it has circuit and operation LEDs, which tells you that the circuit is on. So when you turn that channel on, the LED for that channel lights up. The other advantage that we have is it has blow and fuse detection. So if the channel that you have on, the fuse blows, I'll indicate that just by pulling the fuse out. It'll let you know by flashing the circuit indicator for that channel that the fuse is blowing. So one of the other features of the CZone Waterproof Keypad is the switches can be configured to be sequential. So what that means is you can configure each button to achieve multiple things. So this one we have it configured as a navigation and anchor light button. So first press will turn on your navigation and your anchor lights. Second press will turn off your navigation lights but leave your anchor light on. And then when you're ready to turn your anchor light off, just press that again. So each switch can have 5 sequences per it. Now this functionality will need to be configured from a certified installer. So for those of you that use live bait tanks, the disadvantage of a live bait tank, or the issue that people have, is they leave the bait tank on all day long and it drains the battery level down. What we've introduced in CZone is we have the concept of live bait tank timers. So we have a single button that can turn on and off the bait tank for traditional use, or you can have different timers configured. So what we have here is a timer configured so that when you turn the bait tank on, the tank will run for 1 minute and then turn off for 5 minutes and sit. So it doesn't drain your battery, but it leaves your tank running enough to keep your bait alive. Okay, so the Contact 6 Plus system with the waterproof keypad, we've gone for simplicity in installation. So we've cleaned up the install behind the dash. We no longer have a big bird's nest of wiring. There's a single network cable that runs from the keypad down to the Contact 6 Plus system. So to make that even easier, we've developed a new smart harness that has the power supply and the network termination built into it. So for this system in a standalone environment, you no longer need an NEMA 2000 backbone with terminators and drop cables. You have a single smart harness that has power supply and one cable from the Contact 6 Plus to the keypad to really clean up and speed up that installation. So the Contact 6 Plus is housed in an IPX5 waterproof enclosure. It includes an ignition protected fuse panel, advanced CZone features like modes of operation, circuit timers, blown fuse detection, and also load shedding. So on the network cable it has voltage detection or voltage monitoring. You can set the configuration to monitor that voltage, and if the voltage drops below a certain threshold, you can start turning off non-critical circuits to keep that battery safe. Okay, with the Contact 6 Plus system, we've introduced a sleep state or a standby state. So what that means is by pressing and holding on the power button for 3 seconds, it will turn off any of the loads on the network, dim the circuit lighting down, and the module will go to sleep. And in that state it draws less than 2 milliamps, so essentially no current draw at all on the system. For more information, contact your local CZone agent or visit czone.net/Contact 6 Plus.